Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome back to yet another live stream. Hope all of you are doing well. Um, as you can tell, back to basketball. I almost said baseball. Back to basketball. It's been a hot minute since we've been doing basketball. In fact, it's been almost a week. And we usually do back to back to back to back to back basketball, but incorporating everything else, we kind of shifted away from that, but we're back at it. I think what I'm gonna do from now on, I feel like we should do like a basketball stream and then a baseball stream and then a football stream. Maybe incorporate hockey in there somewhere. Hockey is a very, fast-paced game, so it's for everyone, it's a little bit harder to commentate a faster-paced game like that. But still, probably gonna try and do it for you guys. Gonna do the same thing like we do with baseball, basketball, and football. So we're gonna try our very best, and just do the best we can to I'm gonna do the best I can to provide the entertainment you guys like. I know some of you don't like this. I know some of you do. I know a lot of you are my flight sim guys, but trust me, it's going to be a while, but trust me, we are going to have content of that coming in the near future. I'm gonna be posting in real life content of my journey to become an airline pilot. I'm gonna try and get those what you call it? The what do you call it? The trip reports. That's what you call them, trip reports. So we're going to do the trip reports. I'm going to try and get those on. I'm going to be flying this summer. Most likely, I'm going to be flying to either Kansas or Nebraska, because I'm going to be visiting some colleges there. Because as you know, that's the start of becoming an airline pilot, finding colleges and finding a college that will be near a great flight school or something like that. So we're going to be flying out there. I'm going to be flying from one place, from out of Philadelphia, most likely, maybe Newark, and then flying over to either Nebraska or Kansas. And then we're going to drive from either place to the other place, and then after we visit those colleges, we're gonna fly back from the nearest airport back to wherever we started. So that's the plan for that. So at the very most, 3 trip reports could be coming your way. So for my flight sim guys, for my flight enthusiasts, that will be coming soon, by the end of the summer, definitely, hopefully. But for now, we're going to be sticking with this commentator and announcer and sport sort of thing, because that's also something that I've been wanting to do as well. So, yeah. So, without further ado, I think we should just get started into the stream, because, I've been pumped to commentate some basketball because it's been almost a week. So we got the 76ers, obviously, and they're going to be visiting Utah, the Utah Jazz, first time this season. And this is the first, let me see, I think it's the first, yeah, it's the first Western Conference game in a while. Because the last time we saw a Western Conference opponent was when we were hosting the Portland Trail Blazers, and that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games ago. So, we will have to see how the 76ers do against another Western team, Western Conference team. So, should be interesting. Let me just double check something real quick. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, perfect. I just want to make sure I had all the tallies correct. Okay, so without any further talk, I think we should just get right into the stream, shall we? So here we go.
In the meantime, on June 25th and 26th, we have 2 fun events. So check out Vacation Days if you're aboard the Concha Del Mar, and if you're in the city, represent your affiliation at Rival Day. That's it for me. I'll see you at 2KTV Tuesday.
We'll see ya. All right, here we go.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Already good afternoon from Utah. I am your commentator, CommentatorX. There you see Utah Jazz players coming in to the Vivint Smart Home Arena here in Utah. And welcome. If you're just joining us, you join at the best time. There you see the 76ers and the Jazz preparing to start this game off. There is our David Aldridge at the Utah Jazz sideline. Both teams are rocking their city jerseys for the first time this season. There's James Harden, 22 points per game, 7.7 rebounds, 10.3 assists, and 41% field goal percentage, so not half bad from him. But there you see both beautiful jerseys by both teams. And there's your starting lineups. You want to keep an eye on Rudy Gobert and Joel Embiid, because obviously Joel Embiid would be the better player, but Rudy Gobert may win tonight. We'll definitely have to see. But there's Doc Rivers. This is his 8th season with Philadelphia. Not consecutive, but he has been here before. All right, there's Gobert, blocked by Matisse Thybulle, but 4-5 is there, and that one tips in for 3 to start the Utah Jazz's afternoon off. And Embiid can't answer, so it'll be an unanswered drive there for the Philadelphia 76ers. So Gobert, Joel Embiid on him. Pass it back to 4-5, and that one too strong. There's Tobias Harris, who has also been a great contribution to team wins. He had a 20-point game last game against the Indiana Pacers. Embiid is fouled by Donovan Mitchell. So there is the block. That was the first attempt of the game, and that goes to Matisse Thybulle. Perfectly timed. That's your official motor oil of the NBA. Harden trying to drive. That one goes up, and that one won't go in. So Rudy Gobert leads the NBA in rebounds per game at 14.3. Thybulle is fouled, so he's going to head to the line for a chance at 2.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Philadelphia, Matisse Thybulle. 2 shots.
Matisse Thybulle has had a bad history of missing his foul line points, so we'll see if he can bury these 2 and close this lead down to 1. Because, I mean, a 3-point lead is way worse than a 1-point lead, so Thybulle, that one goes in. So now only a 2-point lead for the Utah Jazz. So if you're just joining us, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't done so. That would be much, much appreciated. Thybulle buries the second one, so proves us all wrong there. And let's see how the Utah Jazz can respond here. Pass that out to Donovan Mitchell. And that one goes out to Bogdanovic. And he's going to try for it, and that one a little bit off. Matt, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Hope all is well. Maxey pump fakes. And he'll give it to James Harden. Harden pump fakes, and he's going to go just outside the paint. That one well short. Seeing a lot of attempts, but a lot of misses. Mitchell driving. That one. Another miss. That gives you the point that both defenses are doing well and showing that the offense can't overtake the defense, but I'm sure both teams want to change that. Embiid pump fakes, and he travels. So it'll be Jazz ball. So Jazz get the turnover. Mitchell with the ball now. Mitchell to Bogdanovic, and that one goes in and retakes the 3-point lead. Embiid out to Maxey. Haven't seen much from him yet this game, but we'll see, because we still have plenty more of playing to do. Embiid again misses. Thybulle trying to steal it, and successfully does. It's that one to Maxey. Maxey floater. That one not able to get in, but gets the second chance opportunity and takes advantage. So Philadelphia, this season, 2021 season, the 2022 season, they averaged 109.9 points per game. Certainly not as much in this presentation of it, but they're averaging in the 90s probably. So Donovan Mitchell, 1 for 3, has 3 points from that 3-pointer earlier in this game. He's trying to drive, but backs off. He's got 4 seconds left. And that was an offensive 3-second violation, so another turnover for Utah. He goes for a long shot, won't go in. Harden had a little seam. He's going to take another one. That one too strong. Second chance opportunity, still can't get it. Gobert gets the nice jumper. Harden to Embiid. And he'll give it to Maxey. Maxey's looking around. He'll give it back to Embiid. Embiid driving. Can't take another step, and that one goes in. So back to a 1-point deficit for the Philadelphia 76ers. Embiid, obviously the points leader all-time scorer this season in the NBA at 30.6 points per game. Mitchell goes for the long 2. And there's Gobert who gets the 2. And back to a 3-point lead for Utah. Harden looking to answer. Spinning around, drives, and that one won't go in. Mitchell driving, slams it. That's your AT&T 5G slam cam. That one so aggressive. He had 2 guys on him and still manages to get it in. Gently does it, but does it very, very well. Maxey, unable to drive. He'll pass it back to Thibault. Thibault backwards passes it to Harris. Good pass. Harris goes for the mid-range 2 and gets it. Mitchell driving, slams it again. Did quite well this season, so we'll see how he does this game. The Utah Jazz was originally the St. Louis Jazz. Yes, you were right about that. Tobias Harris moves it back to a 3-point lead for the Utah Jazz, but they moved to Salt Lake City. Yep. And the name that does not fit Salt Lake City doesn't fit Salt Lake City stuff. Yep, Utah Jazz. I don't know why the Salt Lake City Jazz just doesn't make sense. It's too long. So Gobert is gonna, or Gobert is gonna head to the line for a chance at 2. I and my cousin and kids are doing well. I'm glad. Always good to hear. Always good to hear. I don't understand why this pen works on one page but doesn't work on the other page. It just doesn't make sense to me. Gobert gets that one, and a 4-point lead as he missed the first one. Harden from the corner won't get it. One's going to try and drive, but that one won't go. Korkmaz now with it. Korkmaz ends up with it again, goes for the difficult shot. That one wide right and well shorts. Philadelphia ends up with it again. Good ball movement by Philadelphia. Harden in a bit of trouble. He's going to try and drive. Wilso, floater. That one wiggles in. Gobert. He'll drive, and he's fouled, and the buckets. So he'll have a chance to complete a 3-point play.
No foul. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Utah, Rudy Gobert. One shot.
One shot.
I mean, Utah Minor sounds more regional regionally than Utah Jazz. Oh, that actually makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Sinks the three. Sinks the third point, basically speaking. And a timeout by the 76ers. Here come the Utah Jazz dance team. Come on, pen, work. It's not, like, the pen is being very, very weird. Like, I use the pen on one page, it works. And then on this page, it just decides not to work. So I'm going to try and find the other pen that I had. Let's see. Try and color coordinate it between each team that we do. It's not working. That's so weird. Maybe if I wet it a little bit. There we go.
Jazz foul. Jordan Watson. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
And now it doesn't work again. Oh, it kind of worked there. That's so odd. There's Millsap with it. Gives it to Korkmaz. Korkmaz driving wide open. That one won't go. That one short and to the left. Green trying to hustle, and he passes it out to Niang and gets fouled. So Niang will head to the line for a chance at two. That one by Clarkson.
Shooting for Philadelphia, George Niang. Taking 2 shots.
I have to wet it for it to work. What is this, an old-fashioned pen? Jeez. Yeah, the Memphis Grizzlies, it makes a little bit more sense. That one, well short. So Philadelphia looking to get some unanswered points back. Harden for three, that one. Just a tad strong, would have tied up the game. Was it laggy for a minute? I'm sorry. That's trying to... So the 76ers are a little bit off. That one too strong. Second chance opportunity by Gobert, and that one goes in. Harden looking for a seam. That one goes up and in.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Harden slightly worse away, but still performs well. That one, he slams it again. Mitchell, 9 points, 4 for 10, and 1 assist so far. Not half bad. Korkmaz to Millsap pump fakes multiple times and denied by Gobert. One. Out to Gay, that one won't go in. Green is no longer 76er, and that one goes in. He slams it aggressively. And Mitchell, too strong. Just under 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. That one's a Harden, and he gets there and finishes. 1 point game. And Mitchell answers with another slam. 34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And these teams are getting their scoring back a little bit from a little bit of a slow start by both teams. That one's stolen by Mitchell. Mitchell being double covered. And he's fouled by Niang. And he's going to head to the line for a chance at 2 and make this a 5-point lead. Philly will still have a chance to score and close the lead down a little bit.
Mitchell taking 2 shots.
And at the quarter break, I'm going to change something. Because what I generally use, I don't look at the back of the jersey. I use the name under the
Take a break.
Under the what you call it, under the player, and I use that to use the team players, because for the opposing team, I don't know that team as well as the 76ers, so So Mitchell looking to make 25 for the Utah Jazz, and does so. 76ers looking to just finish this one off. Harden back to Niang. 10 seconds left. Niang looking to drive. He's going to drive. Floater too strong. Jazz gonna go for a long shot. That one almost goes in. But it'll be 25-20 Utah, and the Jazz take an advantage of the home when we come back. Well, welcome back. Let me take this time to change something real quick. Not number and position, name and position. That's what I want. And we're gonna go back. Okay, cool. There's Donovan Mitchell on the unselfishness of the Utah Jazz. I don't know what that's about, but Donovan Mitchell, a phenomenal player. And he has been a big factor in the Jazz lead that they have going into the second quarter. But second quarter underway now. Millsap in a lot of trouble. He's going to try and take it himself. That one won't go. And Pascal all by himself. Is that Pascal or Pass Hall? Yeah, that's Pascal. Sorry about that. Harden looking to answer, and that one goes in. So, successful answer. 5-point game. Mitchell in a lot of trouble, and that one won't find its way in. Ian B, nice to see you. Oh, I missed your comment, Matt. Hold on 1 second. Green by himself slams it. And Walker gets fouled. And he's going to have a chance at 2. Make this a 5-point lead again. Eli this morning shows me a drawing of a proposed refurbished version of the Princess, and the new version has a longer circuit and a loop, and even designed a Princess character that we could use. Oh wow, Eli came up with that? Come on, wow, you have some brilliant children, some intelligent children. Am I right? That one goes in. So there's Joel Embiid, Tobias Harris, and Tyrese Maxey coming in for Korkmaz and Harden. And there's a position change, so Alexander Walker gets the second one, and 5-point game it is. That one out to Embiid. Embiid has been a little bit off. Harris ends up with it. He's got 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Out to Maxey. Maxey has to get a shot off in a second. Goes for it. That one too strong. Embiid, offensive rebound, and won't get the second chance opportunity. You usually see him get those. Mitchell, that one won't go. Luckily wasn't fouled by Harris. Green with 2 dunks. He's been normally good from outside, but proven his ability inside. And outside to Green again. Green to Maxey. Maxey to Embiid. And he is fouled by Whiteside, and he's going to have a chance at 2.
First team foul. At the line for the 76ers, Joel Embiid. At the line for 2.
Eli just surprised me for being so young yet so intelligent of character design and drawing an actual roller coaster. Eli's your youngest, so he's 8 or he's 7, right? So you have a 10-year-old, a 9-year-old, an 8-year-old, and a 7. Yeah, so he's 7, right? One intelligent 7-year-old, I will tell you. So Embiid actually missed the first one, and that's an oddity for him. Embiid, that one sinked. So it's only a 4-point game. Mitchell won't get that one. He usually gets those, judging by how this game has been going. Yang out to Maxey. Maxey to Harris. Harris looking for an open guy. There's Matisse Thybulle, pump fakes. He's got 2 seconds left, has to get one off. Gets one off from mid-range, but that one's strong. That one to Alexander Walker. That one won't go. There's a turnover. O'Neal with it. No, not Shaquille O'Neal's child. It's O'Neal spelled differently. Whiteside. That one won't go. Even that won't go in. And Thybulle for 3. That one too strong. That one intercepted by Embiid. Embiid to Harris by himself and gets that one. Slams it down in the best way possible. 2-point game here in Utah. Whiteside, that one can't answer. Philadelphia looking to tie this one up. Niang to Harris. Harris, step back, won't go. That one to Bogdanovic, and that one doesn't go, and Philadelphia has another chance. Niang looking to Harris. Harris ties it up at 29 points. Andy, my youngest child, sometimes scares me. He often has temper tantrums and refuses to eat his meal. He's 15 and he acts like a 4-year-old. He's actually 17. But he does act like a 4-year-old sometimes. Mitchell slams it again. He says he wants to lead back. He's scored 15 points, 10 of those in the paint. That's a neat paint pattern, though. Embiid goes in. Doesn't even hit the rim. Alexander Walker. Just on the logo. Now creeps up, and that one's right into Embiid and gets the turnover. And now Niang to Thibault. Thibault looking for a seam. Thibault finds one. That one goes in. So Philadelphia takes their first lead of the night, of the afternoon, really. And there's Mitchell. Mitchell again. How dare you correct my correct my son's age, JK. I would enjoy being that kid's father. Yeah, I know he's not really your Matt. Yeah, Andy's just a friend of ours. If you didn't know, we just make jokes about it. That one long too strong. Maxey out to Niang, 3, sinks it. So the 76ers are on a 16-6 run in the last just about 6 minutes. And the Jazz take a timeout as Philadelphia is up by 3. Yeah, I enjoy being his friend as well. He's a great friend. I've had the blessing of knowing him for, how long has it been? It has been 13 years. It's been 13 years. Wow. Crazy. 13, yeah, it's definitely 13 years. It's crazy. At Ian Bean, Andy is a teenager who probably wants to do everything himself due to that. But don't worry, his teenage rage will eventually get over. I sure hope that's a joke because he's just our friend, Matt. That's too funny, Matt. You don't even. I mean, you're already telling people about teenage rage, and you don't even have a kid that's in their teenage years yet. Wise. So game back in session. Utah had time to talk things over. Had just about a minute. That one off the back of Maxey and gets the turnover. Niang driving. That one should have went in, but doesn't go in. That would have been a good shot. Bogdanovic back to Conley. Conley to Gobert. Back to Conley again. Bounce passes to Gobert, and he slams it. 1 point game, Utah now behind, but still, it's a close game. Maxey to Niang. Niang to Harris. Good ball movement, and he gets it. So the 76ers will see the Utah Jazz one more time, except in Philly. There's another Philly turnover. Almost gets a turnover again. But that one rolls out of bounds. It'll be Jazz ball. They point in the Jazz direction. So Niang is out. Here's Korkmaz, replaces him. On to Clarkson. Clarkson won't go. Just under 4 minutes left in the second quarter. Harris pump fakes, and that will be an offensive 3-second violation. So turnover this time to the Utah direction. Although I haven't experienced as an actual parent, so I often, without knowing, know how to joke around just giving good advice. Yeah, no, it's great advice. It's great advice. Just, you know, I'm sure you didn't even know he wasn't actually Ian Bean's kid. Just a friend. So Utah answers there, and it's a reach and foul on Clarkson. So clock will stop. Sixers will maintain possession. And let's see if they can increase their lead. Try and go into halftime with a lead. Sixers, there's Thibault for three. That one too strong. No, I know that. That's too funny. Pascal to Clarkson. Good ball movement by the Jazz. That one from just about the foul line won't go. They gotta start making shots. They were pretty good in the first quarter, not so good now. Thibault slams it. Hooking method. I wish we saw a replay of that. That one was just a phenomenal hook dunk. Clarkson gets that nice jumper. And back to a 1 point game. Harden had a little opening, but Millsap's wide open off the backboard, gets it. .210 left in the second quarter. Gobert, that one doesn't go. Good defense by Paul Millsap. Millsap to Korkmaz. Korkmaz spins around. That one blocked by Gobert, and out to Pascal. Pascal to Clarkson for three. That one won't go in, and now the 76ers have a chance to increase their lead. Harden with the moves. Harden spinning. Backs up, back to Korkmaz. Goes for three. That one won't go. Just a tad short there. Yet Utah is the most blocky state with the Union. Well, if you think about it, wouldn't you think Wyoming's the most blocky? Conley gets that 1 point game again. Because Wyoming is just a rectangle. You know what I mean? Harden lobs it to Millsap. Millsap, that one clear foul by Conley, and he's going to head to the line for a chance at 2 with just 46-1 left in the second quarter.
2 shots.
If you haven't done so, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't done so. We've kind of stalled off on subscribers, and the like count has not been too well, but again, it's just my job to entertain you guys. Yeah, I mean, it's a good point, right, Matt? I mean, I'm not sure what you define as blocky, because I mean, Utah is a blocky state, but Wyoming, though, it's just a block. Millsap gets that one, so back to a 3-point lead. Utah looking to close this lead down a little bit, possibly even take a lead. Conley. Good ball movement back outside the arc. Gay now with it. Gay goes for 3. That one not enough. Harden to Thibault. Thibault out to Harris. That could have been intercepted. Harris too strong. So Utah Jazz have the chance with the last points of the second quarter. That one to Pascal. Pascal out to Gober. Gober to Clarkson for 3. That one short, and that one out of bounds.
76ers ball.
So it'll be the 76ers ball with 2.1 left. See what play they put together. Harden won't go for it, and halftime coming your way. Philadelphia takes the second quarter, and they are up 44-41. There's David Aldridge with Joel Embiid, the legendary. He has 5 points, 2 for 5. He's played 14 minutes, so not the best performance, but knowing him, he's going to just hash out the second half. But now halftime coming your way. Let's see the crew. Hopefully. Halftime show presented by 2K. Oh, of course we're not going to see them again. Is it like a glitch? I wanted to see Shaq and EJ and the Jet. Like, I want to see these guys, but... Anyway, but first quarter highlights. Again, presented by 2K. There's Harden with the moves. That drive and that nice wiggle in shot. There's Harris from mid-range. There's Mitchell, who has been so good this game. He's been phenomenal. Here's your second quarter highlights. I also call Texas and my former state, California, as blocky states because the part of the borders are flat line. Well, but think about California though, and Texas. Like they have like flat. They have flat parts, but like if you just look at it, it's just not that blocky. You know what I mean? But that's your halftime show. Pretty half and half in terms of stats. There are the banners here in this beautiful arena. So Philadelphia up 44-41. There's Donovan Mitchell, 17 points already. 1 rebound and 1 assist. But let's see how things go. We got to keep an eye on Joel Embiid, because Joel Embiid, he has only scored 2 games under 20 points. That one almost stolen. Harden manages to keep possession, and he'll pass it out to Thibault to avoid more trouble. Thibault, 2 seconds left, has to go for it from mid-range. That one doesn't go. Mitchell. Loader gets it. And back to a 1-point game. Embiid has to start getting shots. Gets one, but it's denied. I will tell you, Gobert's ready. He was definitely ready for the Embiid matchup. Mitchell to Conley, that's long too. He was on the line, but that one doesn't go. Embiid gets the rebound. Harden to Maxey. Haven't seen much from Maxey either. Embiid to Maxey. Back to Embiid. He's got 2 seconds left. Has to go, and that one doesn't go in. There's the Embiid stat line. He's got 2 steals, though. That one, too strong. So, let's see if Sixers can score here. Harden driving, and that one goes. That was a high ball. There's his on-the-road stats by James Harden. There's Conley, who answers. Mike Conley, 2 for 6, 4 points, 3 assists. Maxey to Embiid. Embiid. That one too short. Now there's Bogdanovic, who gives Utah the lead. Harden to Thibault. Thibault. Looking for an open guy. There's Harden. Harden by himself and gets it. They take the lead now. Talk about back and forth. So Harden has gotten 12 points. He's been a monster from in the paint, but Embiid fouls Rudy, and he's going to head to the line for a chance at 2. This game has been close pretty much all game. So if you want to even consider leaving, not the best idea unless you have to do something, obviously, but if you want to just turn the channel, I would not. We have a game. 9:02 left in the third quarter, 1-point game. Philadelphia leads. That one missed. Niang's coming in for Thibault. Danny Green not all ready yet. See that matchup a lot. Or, excuse me, that substitution a lot. But Danny Green, no longer a 76er. He was traded to the Memphis Grizzlies. So he's now Memphis Grizzly. And there is Gobert, who gets who ties the game up. But the 76ers, not involved in the first round of well, technically speaking, the first, their first pick, because they traded their 23rd pick. There's Embiid, offensive rebound. They traded Danny Green and their 23rd pick for DeAnthony Melton, I think his name is. There's Donovan Mitchell, looking to give them the lead, and slams it again. You see him go and drive, and he just, man oh man. There's the scoring leaders. Mitchell at 21 points, and the Sixers take a timeout here with 8:15 left in the third quarter. But to explain more of that trade, unfortunately Danny Green goes, our 23rd pick goes, but we still get a new player, DeAnthony Melton. So looking to see how the former Grizzly does on the 76ers. Do want to remind you guys that if you do watch basketball in real life, and you watch the NBA, the Summer League starts July 7th in Las Vegas. So, keep an eye on that if you want to watch some Summer League baseball. NBA 2K23 Summer League. And then, sooner or later, basketball season starts up again. Harris can't get that one. Bogdanovic to Conley. Conley out to O'Neal to Donovan Mitchell. Now Conley with it again. Conley driving. That one wiggles out. Maxey to Embiid. Embiid finally gets some points. 7 points for him.
Goes to Tyrese Maxey.
My cousin even suggested that we increase her property and turn the entire backyard into a self-made amusement park with multiple homemade rides. I mean, how big is the property? Mitchell, three-pointer, Sig 6. So they take a 3-point lead. I mean, that's a brilliant idea, but I mean, is that realistic though? Maxey to Embiid. Embiid looking to make double digits. Maxey from deep, and that one goes. Ties it up at 53. 7 minutes left in the third quarter. Mitchell, that's a long two. That one well short. Good defense. Maxey almost loses control, but maintains. And there's Embiid, who's fouled and gets the bucket, so he'll have a chance to get 10.
That's his first
And he's hyped up.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Joel Embiid. One shot.
So should he make this, he'll be at 10 points this afternoon.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
So Embiid looking for double digits and won't, so only 9 points. So he's just been off today. I don't know what is up with him, but I'm sure he'll be back. Back in good terms next game. I think it's just the home. He's been good on defense though. I think it's just not being at home. There's Maxey, gets it. So now they take a 4-point lead. Her property is big is as big as half of this. Whoa, that is huge. But with extended property, it would be the same size as the. Jeez, she has that much property. Wow. There's the Utah Jazz. Have been much better in the third quarter. That is incredible, Matt. There's Harden who slams it. So the Jazz take a timeout as they take a 4-point lead. The 76ers do. There's Harden with 14 points tonight. 5 of those from mid-range. That's incredible, Matt. There's Bear. Make some noise. You're not hearing much noise, though. Jazz are down. There's a lot of 76ers fans in there as well. Wow. 76ers have some good fans, I will tell you. Yeah, I mean, Matt, if she has that sort of property, that, well, number one, it's gonna be expensive. But if she has the money, then
For the 76ers.
if she wants to invest it in a homemade amusement park, I'd go for it. I mean, if that's what you guys want to do. It's crazy. Conley. Floater, and that one doesn't go. Let's see if the 76ers can take a 6-point lead. Korkmaz, that one goes, so 6-point lead it is for Philadelphia. So Sixers have a better field goal percentage, hence their lead. So Conley hands it off to Mitchell. Mitchell around defender and slams it again. He's played 24 minutes and he's already at 28 points. Are you kidding me? Embiid gets fouled. Won't get the bucket though, so he'll have a chance at 2.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
So, but let's just take a minute to admire how good Donovan Mitchell is and how he's pushing 30, and we're just about halfway. We're just a little bit more than halfway through the third quarter. He may have a 50-point game. It's a good possibility. Because, wow, that's crazy. There's Embiid, who gets the first one. Players have good games. I mean, Embiid had a 45-point game. He's just not having the best game today. Donovan Mitchell must just be having his day. Maybe he'll have 45 his number. So back to so now it is a 6-point lead. Back to a 6-point lead. Let's see if Mitchell can answer here. Around a defender and slams it again. So he is at 30 points. Way better than his points per game. He is threatening. Embiid out to Green from the corner. Green gets it. So 3 points for him. 3 more points for him. So now it is a 9. No, that's not a 9-point lead. It is a 7-point lead. Mitchell broken up this time. Korkmaz to Green again. Green hands it to Maxey, who drives, and he gets his turn to slam it.
Danny Green.
Mitchell gonna try and get more points, and blocked by Joel Embiid. Korkmaz, difficult shot, won't go. Mitchell gets the rebound and pass it out to Pascal. Pascal to... Now Gay has it, and he gets a turn to get a slam dunk. So, 7-point game. Embiid with it now. Embiid, step back. That one doesn't go. It's pretty difficult to get those shots. Pascal, he's going to drive, and that one too strong. Gets the offensive rebound and gets fouled by Embiid.
Joel Embiid. That's his second personal.
Within our property is a medium-sized roller coaster. Well, we know about that. We know about the Princess. And a 3-story Victorian-era house, which both are 120 miles apart, and it's a long walk to each other. But with the homemade park, she would install a railroad and other yet smaller roller coaster and a lazy river ride. Okay. Well, that's a good agenda, but 120 miles? 120 miles, that's a long way. And I think you got your measurements wrong, dude. Because 120 miles if I was in Pittsburgh, let's say, that could take me to... I think that could take me to, like, Cleveland. No, it would take me to, like, maybe Dayton, Ohio. Like, that's far. So I think it may have just been a typo or something. But 120 miles, that's a little bit much, especially if that's all her property. Maxie can't get it, too strong. Pascal to Mitchell. Mitchell out to Whiteside, the big guy. Whiteside in a little bit of trouble. Goes to Clarkson. Clarkson gets it. So only a 3-point game here in Utah. 2 minutes, 15 seconds left in the third quarter. She's the owner of her own company. Well, yeah, but like, she owns 120 miles of land. I'm not sure how realistic that sounds. I'm just pointing it out. Millsap, that one won't go, but he gets fouled, so he'll have a chance at 2. Increase the lead again. Oh, I meant 20 miles, not 120. Oh, okay. Okay, all right. Still 20 miles, though. That's a little bit much on the much side. And is Disneyland really 20? No, let me look at this, because if you're looking for, let me see, Disneyland dimensions, 100 acres. So it's 100 acres of land. So Millsap gets the first one. And acres to miles. To square mile? I mean, I guess you mean square miles, right? 100. Let me actually just do mile. Gets the second one, and back to a 5-point lead. Let's see here. Acres to miles. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, 20 miles seems a lot. He has score, so back to a 3-point game. That's Jordan Clarkson, who has 8 points on the night. Millsap. That one goes, so successful answer. So, just about 120 left in the third quarter. Jazz down by 5. Mitchell looking for more, and that one just a little bit much. If you're just joining us, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so, that would be much appreciated. Niang bouncing around, will give it to Korkmaz. Korkmaz, 2 seconds left. He gets fouled, and he'll have a chance at 2, and Philly's in the bonus.
That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul.
Yeah, but Matt, I'm not sure you're getting your dimensions correct, because
2 shots.
I would get I would either text your, I mean, if you're with your cousin right now, I'd ask her what her land is right now in acres, because that's how land is measured. So if you're talking like 20 miles in perimeter, that would be more realistic. So it would be like 5 miles on, like 5 miles out, 5 miles to the left. Like, I mean, and even that is a little bit realistic. Well, she's basing it off Disneyland Tokyo land size, which is 115 acres. So, okay. So if it's 115 acres, then, I mean, that's more realistic. That's more realistic. So Gay gets fouled, Danny Green on that. So they'll have a chance to bring this down to a 4-point game.
2 shots.
So she, I mean, if she gets 115, I mean, how many acres does she have right now? I mean, this is very interesting. I find it very, very cool. So 41 seconds. Crowd silences. Gets the first one. And the bell rings. So Harden's back in. Gay looking for another one to make it only a 4-point deficit for the Utah Jazz. And gets it. Makes it look easy. See how the Sixers can answer. Harden bounce passes to Millsap. Now Harris, who gets the nice floater.
Assistant, Paul Millsap.
Gobert out to Mitchell. Mitchell to Gay for three. That one just a little bit to the right, but Gobert just kind of hops and slams it in. So 4-point game. 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Harden just going to chew the rest of the clock and go for a shot. Goes for a long three. That one had the amount. There's Thibault, and that one's short. So third quarter in the books. Sixers up. And they are up 75-71. All Philadelphia. When we come back, fourth quarter coming your way. Well, good evening if you're just joining us. I'm your commentator, CommentatorX. Here's your State Farm assistant of the game. Fourth quarter just about to go underway. That's your assist of the game. There's James Harden. And let's see if the Jazz can pull this off. Sixers are 12-2. Could go 13-2 if the game ended now. Still 12 more minutes to play. Mitchell with the ball. He's threatening, so you got to be careful with him. Clarkson. Danny Green on him. Passes back to Mitchell. Long two. That one short. Harden. Out to Millsap. Millsap to Thibault. He's at the small forward position. Harris driving. That one up, and that one doesn't go. Harris ends up with it again. Can't get the second chance opportunity points. Mitchell gets another one. So he is at 32 points. What a game. He's probably going to hit 40, unless he has a bad fourth quarter. Well, there's Mitchell, who had a reach-in foul. Just had a reach-in foul there on James Harden. So it'll be Sixers ball. They maintain possession. There's your mobile one block. That one to Joel Embiid. That one coming from the third quarter. It's your official motor oil of the NBA. Utah only behind by 2. Philadelphia looking to make it a 4-point lead. Thibault, 2 seconds left. Long two. That one short. Gay, 3 points. That one wiggles out. So, can't tie it up or give them the lead. Thibault up, and that one offline there. Sixers haven't scored in the last 2:20. Gay gets the second chance points. And Sixers take a timeout as the game is tied at 75. Here with 10:08 left in the fourth quarter. This game is close. Very, very close. So we will have to see how things go. Just stick around for about 15 more minutes. Yet I asked her on the proposed name of the of our amusement park, and she replied Victoria Park. As she explained, the entire park is based on the theme of Victorian Britain. Okay, all right, that's actually a intelligent idea. I like the idea. I think you guys should go for it. But just just be careful, because getting into this industry can be, that industry especially, you can become liable. You know what I mean? Because, what happens if if one of the coasters, fails or something and people are on it. It definitely holds you responsible. And B got that double there. There's another Philadelphia turnover. So Embiid coming back. Embiid ends up with it again. Embiid push in, and that one too strong. Utah looking to tie it up again. O'Neal to Bogdanovic, and he tries to slam, but that one misses. It's very, very rare in the NBA world, at least. Harris. He goes from the foul line, won't go. And if you're just joining us, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so. That would be much appreciated. It's always appreciated, so thank you in advance. Clarkson looking. That one rolls off to the right. Bogdanovic has it, and it's denied by Joel Embiid. He has been phenomenal on defense. He's working on his offense, though, and he has, but there's defense back on him. There's O'Neal who gets there. So tied up at 77. We have ourselves a game. So don't turn the channel yet. Don't get too prideful of your team. Harris. That one's blocked. Embiid blocked again. O'Neal, three, gets it. Swishes it. Isn't that a beautiful sound? So Utah takes a 3-point lead. Sixers have to answer. Thibault. Offensive 3-second violation. So it's a turnover. Utah looking for a 2-possession lead. Clarkson looking to drive, and that one, he's fouled by Thibault.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
So, Jay Clarkson, he's going to have a chance at 2 and make this a probable 5-point lead. When we probably open in 2025. Ooh, I mean, if you're going to try and make it like Disneyland Tokyo, I don't know if you're opening in 3 years, or really 2.5 years. It will be only used by, it'll only be used by your family. The entire family planned on a reunion at my cousin's place, but probably publicly open 2028 or 2030. I'm gonna have to visit it. I'm gonna have to visit it. So the double O, Jordan Clarkson, perfecting his shot. Crowd silent. And gets the second one. So they take a 5-point lead. Sixers running out of time. They've got to answer here. Embiid blocked. Gobert was ready. There's Conley. Floater gets it. Embiid has 13 points tonight. And the Utah Jazz now up by 7. That one blocked and turned over. O'Neal out to Clarkson. Clarkson won't get the 3 though. That would have made it a 10-point lead. That one to Harris, and he's there. Finishes. And now it is only a 5-point lead for the Utah Jazz. Mitchell not on the court. There's Clarkson, won't get that one. Harris manages to rebound. Rival to Embiid. Embiid into the paint. That one doesn't go. Points are so crucial as we hit the halfway point in the fourth quarter. That one goes by Bogdanovic. Green out to Harden. This is a must score. Harden blocked again. Gets the offensive rebound. Cannot get the second chance points though. Still a close game. Clarkson. Pump fakes. Clarkson, that one can't go. Tries a second time but won't get it. And now let's see if the Sixers can answer. A little bit late, but here's Harden. Harden now. See what he's got in store for the Sixers. Harden looking. He's got 1 second left. Long 2, well short. He has got to find his way into the paint. He's been so good from in the paint. There's Clarkson left by himself, and that one goes in. So 9-point game for the Utah Jazz, and it's starting to get harder and harder. Embiid to Harris. Harris, that one doesn't go. Harris is so good from there, but can't get that one. Sixers steal. So they turn it over. Harden to Harris. Back to Harden. Harden had an open try for a 3, but won't get it. Harden has to get into the paint. He does, and it's blocked. Long 3. That's a shot clock violation. And it'll be a turnover. So this game starting to look like it's going to be the Utah Jazz's. So the Utah Jazz actually take a timeout here. Stop the clock at 4:19. It gives the Sixers a chance to talk things over, and they're probably coming up with something as well. When you do visit, expect me to be greeted. Well, of course, and I would have taken you on to all the rights. Well, hey, listen. If they have loops, I can't do loops. But if they have big drops or things like that, I can do that. 2025 opening will only have 5 rides, but public opening it will have 20. Whoa, okay. Alright. I see you, Matt. So, 4:19 left in the fourth quarter. Can the 76ers come back? 9-point game here in Salt Lake City, Utah. James Harden, your New Balance player of the game. I have no clue why Donovan Mitchell is not. Maybe he's just proven more skill. But it's down to the New Balance, so. Alright, let's see how this ends up. Philadelphia has 3 timeouts, so they can stop the clock 3 more times. Clarkson. Driving. That one blocked by Thibault. Harris to Maxey. Maxey. That one won't go. Maxey has got to be more accurate. Conley. Seams. Fouled. Can't do that, Tyrese.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. That's the line for Utah. Mike Conley.
So the Philadelphia 76ers fearing their 3rd loss of the season. They have only lost to Brooklyn, Milwaukee, and possibly now Utah. 76ers are such a good team. They should win against. I mean, the Jazz are a great team, but I mean, the Sixers are also very good. Mitchell's coming back in, so he may just put this one to a close. So 10-point game, Utah the one ahead. Conley gets the second one, and now it's an 11-point game. 3:56 left. It is possible for the Sixers to come back, but they must score here. Every single possession they must score. This Utah defense has been stepping up. All right, now to Thibault. Thibault to Embiid. Embiid by himself gets it. Not over yet. Only Embiid all over him, and there's a loose ball, but Sixers come up with it. Sixers hand it, or excuse me, Maxey hands it to Harden. Harden, that one's short. You have to go for 2s. You can't go for 3s at this point. They had a chance there. 2:55 left. Conley. 6 seconds left. Now Mitchell. Mitchell to Gobert. Harden on him. Gobert gets that one. His size and his size gives him the advantage. 17 points for him. He's 7 for 8. He's almost perfect. Embiid back to Maxey. High pass though. Maxey with the moves. Maxey driving. Fouled. Doesn't get the bucket. 2:22 left. Maxey has to get these 2 if he wants it to become more possible. So if he can't get these, then I think the game is over. I would consider this an upset for Philadelphia. Definitely would consider this an upset. They did lose against the Jazz in real life, but keep in mind their record was worse. They were 8-7 at the end of this game. So Maxey gets the first one. 10-point game now. Maxey has to get this second one to make it just that little bit more possible for the 76ers. And sinks the second one. So 9-point game. Still possible, but all Mitchell is going to do is just chew as much clock off as possible. He can put it into the 1-minute mark. Mitchell may even take it. He goes for it, and that one doesn't go. Gobert back to Bogdanovic.
2 minutes
Mitchell.
in the game. 2 minutes.
2 seconds left. Has to go. That one doesn't go too strong. Bogdanovic, though, has it. They're trying to get as many fresh clocks as possible. Mitchell, that one won't go. Gobert, back to Conley. That one doesn't go. So 1:38 left in the fourth. Sixers. There's Harris. Philadelphia has to take a timeout. They have to. After this possession. Rivers must take a timeout here. Because all they're going to do is start chewing clock. Mitchell with 8 seconds left. To Gobert. Gobert, 2 seconds left. Back to Conley, that one short. Just over a minute left. This game isn't over. Thibault goes for it, won't go. Now this game should... Oh, there's Harris, but can't get that one. This game, I think, is over. Unless Rivers is wise and takes a timeout. Mitchell gets that one. This game is pretty much over. Back to a 9-point game. 40.8 left. And Rivers takes a timeout finally. When the public opening happens, 6 roller coasters will be there, and only 1 coaster will have a loop. And when I mean by taking you on all of the rides, I would be giving you a quick history of the. I got you. And you can ride whatever you want. Yep, I'm gonna ride whatever. What's the fee? What's the fee? Is it free or is it, I mean, I'm sure you want to make some profit off of it, right? So this Jazz crowd is very happy, and they're looking to upset the 76ers. Sixers have not lost since the Milwaukee game, which was 3 games ago. And they will most likely lose this game, and they will have... Let's see who they have next. They have the... Let's see who they got. They have the Denver Nuggets. That's going to be very difficult. It's going to be a difficult matchup because you got Nikola Jokic on that team. So Korkmaz to Jordan gets it. So there, I think Rivers knows he lost this game. Because Clarkson, Azubuike, and that one goes. So this game is over. Philadelphia will suffer their 3rd loss of the season out of 15 games. Still a phenomenal record. Milton can't get that one. And there's Alexander Walker, who's going to finish this game off. So it'll be Utah that upsets Philadelphia. 96-87. And this Jazz crowd is extremely satisfied and happy. Sixers, however, very upset. They have been upset by the Utah Jazz. They lose 96-87. It was a great game, though. Great game. There's David Aldridge with the man, Rudy Gobert. He had 17 points tonight, 24 rebounds, 7 offensive rebounds. Oh, look at Matt Gay. Or not Matt Gay. What am I saying? He's the kicker. There's Gay, though. So this game is over. But the NBA, 2K Sports and Visual Concepts wants to thank you for coming to watch. We'll see you in Denver. We'll see you. 96-87. Utah upsets 76ers. Okay. Well, that's the game. The Sixers lose, unfortunately. 96-87. And yeah, I mean, It's not the way a 76ers or a Philadelphia commentator would want things to go, but I think they just had an off day, and I think because Embiid was off, I mean, because he's been such a factor in the Sixers wins. Like, if you look at the Sixers wins, every single time he was over 20 points. He didn't even score 20 points this game. But luckily, it's not the worst loss. It's only a 9-point loss. They lost to Milwaukee by 10 points, and they lost to Brooklyn by 16 points. So it's not the worst loss. I'm going to write that in the book. Unfortunately, I have to write a loss. So kudos to the Jazz for upsetting us. But yeah, fee is $5 per adult, 12 plus. Okay, so I'd be paying $5. And $3 per child, 5 to 11. Gotcha. All right. Well, I'll be coming to visit in 2028. That'll be awesome. Or 2029 or 2030, around there. But hope you guys enjoy. Oh, actually, we forgot to go over everything. Here's the box score. So Mitchell had 34 points, so he had a little bit of a worse fourth quarter. But still, phenomenal game. 34 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Then Gobert had 17 points, 24 rebounds, 9 blocks. That's incredible. Clarkson had 12 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. So that's the Jazz. The 76ers. Harris was the leader in points with 16 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Then Embiid was behind him with 15, so no player made it over 20 points. I think that's why they lost. Embiid had 15 points, 17 rebounds. You rarely see that when you score so low. You get more rebounds than points. 3 assists, 2 steals. He had 5 blocks. He always has a decent amount of blocks. Harden had 14 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. And Maxey had 11 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and 1 steal. So that is the box score for the teams. Here's the team comparison. Obviously, the Jazz winning most of it, but 3-pointers, fast break points, assists, steals, team fouls, because they had more, and then time of possession. So that, I think the Jazz did a phenomenal job, and Donovan Mitchell being part of that. So, so that's the team comparison. Here's a score summary. It was close all game until the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter is when things just kind of went. It's kind of when there you see that Jazz run. And then the 76ers struggled to come back. That's your score summary. There's your shot chart. There you see a lot of made threes from the corner for the 76ers. Only 3. There's actually been 3 makes from for the Jazz. And again, a lot in the paint for both teams. And it's good that they're getting points in the paint. So, Philadelphia didn't win the assist column, which is good. It's good. So that's that. And that is your post-game analysis. Let's see. Day before true public opening, I will personally invite you to the park free since we're friends. Oh, I appreciate that, Matt. I really do. I really appreciate that. Hopefully, you have to keep on reminding me because, I have stuff to do and, my mind shifts off, But that is going to do it for today's stream. Hope you all enjoyed. I know I did. Thank you guys so much. You don't know how much it means to me to, come and hang out with me and, watch me commentate and whatever it may be, just watching. I really appreciate it. So next stream, baseball. Philadelphia Phillies will be heading to Washington, D.C., the capital of the United States of America, where the Nationals will be hosting our Phillies for a 3-game series there. And then after that, I mean, I definitely want to do baseball next stream. And then at that point, I can either do hockey, depending on what you guys want, or I go to football, and then yeah, we'll go for there. But I know the next stream, I will be doing baseball. Also, I have an updated schedule for this week. Tomorrow I'm working from 7 to 3 Eastern Time. And Thursday 9 to 3 Eastern Time. So I won't be able to stream in that area, obviously. And then Wednesday, I don't think I'm going to be able to stream tomorrow. Let's see. Thursday, I probably won't be able to stream either because I have a lot of stuff to do. And then Friday is probably the day I'll do baseball, and then Saturday and Sunday. Saturday I've worked from 7 to 3, so can't do anything before 3 and after 7, obviously. So maybe a stream on Friday. Definitely a stream on Friday. Definitely maybe a stream on Saturday, Sunday, maybe as well. Take care, Matt. Nice to see you. But that's the schedule, so the streams will become a little bit less frequent. I will just tell you that. But still will be more frequent. It won't be like a month when I stream, so just don't worry about that. But hope you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so, and I will see you guys hopefully on Friday for a stream. Alrighty, guys, take care. Peace!